Hello, Minecraft gamers. My name is Appleguy, and welcome back to more Minecraft. 2 Minecraft videos in 1 week? Yes, that's right. I told you I would be coming back. This is a little bit of an awkward video for me to make, because I had done an entire 30-minute special return to the series video last time, and if you didn't see that video, I highly recommend it. We actually make our way to the end portal. But I had a bit of an issue with my audio, and it caused it not to record, so we completely missed out on the audio for that video. So I had to do a voiceover. Now we're here, and I can show off what I wanted to show off previously, and also get into some new things. So what I wanted to show off previously was this contraption. It is a button, you press it, it's labeled the office, and there's a couple of other terminals just like it. You press it, and well, what it does is it's what we would call an ender porter. I've been watching a lot of Ethos Lab. So basically when you push that button, what it does is it has some advanced components beneath it that fail pretty regularly. So, yeah. And then it goes over here. This is a honey block with an ender pearl here, and there's a water stream with soul sand down there. And basically, I'm going to try pressing the button until it works. Thankfully, I did do some off-camera recording, and I do have a video of it working, so I'll show that if I have to. But I want to try and get it to work on camera first, and then if it does work, or if it doesn't, I'll still explain the functionality behind it, or how I would imagine it would work. Hold on. Is it activating down there? I think I hear the problem. Hold on. Here we go. I think I found the problem. Let's see. Is it... Oh, geez. That wasn't the problem, but still not what I was expecting to see. Nope, that's still going. Okay. So let me see. What happens if I just push this? Because pushing this is like a manual way? Aha. Alright, so the hang up is over here then. I'll explain how this all works in a little bit. Don't worry. But I do want to show off how it works. I want it to work, dang it. I worked so hard on this machine. Okay, so what is happening? Is this one still moving? Yeah, that one's still moving. What gives? Oh my gosh, I worked so hard to get this to work. I spent literally hours trying to make it function. Do the thing. I just don't know what's happening. The ender pearl's up there, right? I literally just checked it. I guess sometimes it doesn't work. That's very bizarre. It didn't teleport me. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show off the video of how it works. Just me pushing the button and having it work. Because it does work sometimes. I've had it work before, and gosh darn, it's really satisfying when it does. So I kind of want to show that off, but, you know, I'm gonna try pressing it one more time, and if that doesn't work... Let's see, is it really not gonna do it? It's such a simple machine. It worked! It worked. Huzzah. Okay. It did glitch me inside the machine, which it wasn't supposed to do, but it worked. Awesome. So you see, I was there, and now I'm here. That's actually super cool. I'm happy that that worked. Okay, so I think I started off the episode by saying this, but I've been watching a lot of Ethos Lab, and he has a huge Minecraft world in Minecraft Java Edition. It's going on for many, many years. I need some beef. Jeez. Let's check our food supply, see if we have some beef. If not, I'll have to get some. But anyway, he has a very impressive Minecraft world, and he has those ender porters set up differently. It's like an ender teleporter, so that he can go all around the world super, super quickly. And it's crazy, crazy impressive, and I've been watching a lot of his videos, and those have honestly given me some inspiration for this world, which is probably one of the main reasons why we're back. I'm gonna have to get some food off camera. That's not good. Okay, let's put this iron in here. Right, so he has those, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. So I built this little terminal. I plan to have one go to like the office, the farm, the Overlook Hotel, and then also maybe like the end portal or something, or Three Stooges Village, somewhere else. Spawn, somewhere. But basically, let's explain how this works. We kind of had a little sneak peek at this before, but now we can have an actual full-on look. So if we go down here, you'll see, like, this one says it's going to go to the farm, this one says it's going to go to the Overlook. That's not for certain yet. But basically, when you push the button up there, what happens is it activates this dropper. And that dropper shoots out an item, which activates a tripwire hook, which activates a dropper, which activates a tripwire hook, which activates a dropper, which activates a tripwire hook. And then eventually, these are going to come and get swept up by the minecarts. There's minecart hoppers beneath each and every one of these. And as you can see, they get picked up eventually. That's just to kind of clear it out, so if I wanted to use it again quickly, I could. Originally, I had the items just kind of sitting in here, so that I figured you could just use it whenever. Anyway, see, it just worked again. Basically, how it works is it's redstone without needing redstone, and then that's a dropper as well. The redstone works so that it basically just transfers your button press super far. Supposed to be instantly. It just really is not instant at all. Let me go ahead and toggle RTX really quickly, just so we can explain what's going on down here. So every single one of the every single one of the areas has a minecart hopper. The first 3 are what I like to call like automatic ones, and this one is a smart one. So it waits for the signal of the it waits for a signal input from the tripwire up here. Waits a little bit. That's what these that's a pulse extender right there. I don't know if that actually does anything. And there's some redstone repeaters too. And that waits because it needs to pull back. This is attached to a piston with more pulse extenders. I can show the piston a little bit. That's right here. So that redstone current gets transferred up and it goes into this. And at that point it pulls back the soul sand, which causes the water stream to not be a water stream anymore. So the ender pearl falls and it lands, and I land perfectly there on that pressure plate, and I get a second ender pearl so I can set up again. But I wouldn't be able to set up if the item was just laying there. And the way that I countered that was I have to take that item away so that the soul sand can get pushed back forward and thus get the item working again, the elevator working again. So I did that very simplistically. That was me toggling RTX again. Honey block looks weird in RTX. With the minecart hopper, and this was actually the first one I built because originally my plan was to just like leave the rest of the items, like they'll just decay over time. But I know that Minecraft Bedrock Edition can be a little funky when it comes to item like going away. When I was coming back from the Woodland Mansion failed trip from last episode, which I believe I explained, but in case I didn't, the Woodland Mansion just doesn't have like a functionality right now. They spawn, but they're really far away, and you can't buy the maps because all the maps go to the same one, so it's not really worthwhile right now. But anyway, when I was going back from the Woodland Mansion, I found one of the first treasure maps we did back when we were on Minecraft PlayStation 4 edition, and the sand was still mined around the chest. Granted, that was an unloaded chunk, but it has literally been like a year or more since that happened. So it's not very promising when it comes to like, oh, I'll just let the item decay, because it might not. And if the item doesn't decay, then the tripwire hook is always activated, which means we wouldn't be able to activate it again. So yeah, that's my system for taking care of all that lovely stuff. It does mean we're going to need to get more honey blocks if we want to set up more of those, which I don't know if I do, in all honesty. They're incredibly difficult, and they don't work all the time. But it was fun to kind of test around and build the button panel. Maybe we can make these buttons do something else. I don't know. I guess I could also, like, yeah, I don't know. Another thing we did in the previous episode, we found the end portal, obviously. And finding the end portal was huge because it was incredibly close. And so I had tried to set up a connected ender portal and nether portal, my apologies, and it didn't work. So jeez. Okay, off camera I did set up a nether portal that does work, and now we're going to go and check that out. But I did want to mine this out and make it a 2x2 pathway, just because the portal is 2x2, and I figured that would be like the most efficient or aesthetically pleasing. I also think I might go through and like make this all stone bricks or something. I'm not actually sure. My netherite pickaxe has taken an absolute beating in these past couple of episodes and off camera, so I want to definitely, as soon as we beat the ender dragon, I want to treat it to a XP bath. Use mending, kind of restore it up a little bit. Yeah, so anytime I have like an opening in this area, it was just because there was like nether, and I wanted to show it off. I didn't just want to be like, oh, here we go, my nether is perfect, because it's not perfect. Let me make sure I'm mining the right pathway. Actually, there's the portal. So it is incredibly close. I had to do a online calculator though for nether coordinates. You just type in like the overworld coordinates and it tells you where to build the nether portal. Those are super helpful. I don't know who designed that, but geez, was that useful. I was mining out the wrong side. That would have been tragic. But yeah, so I just calculated that out really quickly, and it works. So here we are. We have a what is the basis of a nether traveling system. I always thought the nether was a cool way to travel in the game. It's not like intentional, but it's like a feature. But basically, for those of you who don't know, when you move 1 block in the nether, you're moving 8 blocks in the overworld. There's a trophy, I believe. I know there's an achievement in the actual Minecraft game. I don't know if that transferred over to a trophy or not. But it's like walk 40,000 blocks in the overworld by using the nether or something. So it is like 100% a valid means of transportation. They do acknowledge it. So yeah, like portal calculations and stuff like that. Super cool. I'm mining the quartz because it might repair my pickaxe a little bit. I don't know. I'm a stickler for wanting to keep things in pristine condition. Although, as I said, we're definitely going to build an Ender XP farm pretty soon. Also, if we were to build more of those teleporters, we need an easier way to get the obsidian. So, the ender pearls, because that's the fuel of it. And I had to attack a lot of endermen for not a lot of eyes of ender in order to make that happen. So, you know, hopefully we can sort of make ends meet on that and just calm down a little bit, use less ender pearls, or just start getting a ton more, which is honestly what I would prefer. That's something I hate. I'm gonna have to block this all off. I don't want to do it now because there's a ghast, but whenever there's not a ghast, I'm gonna 100%. Although honestly, I might just be able to sneak through and do it really quickly. Yeah, the ghast isn't really paying attention. Don't mind me, ghast. Also, there's piglins. Hey, piglins, go away. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna block that off fully. Okay, yeah. See, these guys are just kind of minorly annoying. Dude, leave me alone. There we go. Okay. Just block them off. We know they're here in case we ever need to get to this part of the nether. What's funny was in the oh, shoot. In the previous video, I had mentioned how, like, we had the fake nether portal because I couldn't delete the dimension file to get the new nether. And I was like, oh, I won't do anything in this part of the nether. And then I go and build a nether highway, or nether tunnel, which is pretty funny. I wouldn't consider this a highway at all. Although I do feel like if we ever need to reach new chunks, that this would definitely be the best way to do it now. Just going straight through. This is some dang good nether music. Just going like pretty far off and placing a random portal and being like, okay, here we are. Let's do it. But yeah, this hooks up to the end portal room and the stronghold, not the end portal particularly, but it does hook up to the stronghold. And then I just have everything. I'm tossing things in here. So yep, this is the portal room right here. We'll probably do something nice with that at some point. Is RTX doable here? RTX is doable. It's really dark in the nether, that's why I had it off. Oh, it's kind of dark around corners too. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's cool to have just access to this area now. I know some people like to mine this up for the stone bricks because it's really easy. Oh, there's a library. Sick. Let's find the chests. Some people like to mine up the stone bricks and make them super easy to get. I don't think I'll do that. I might want to do some sort of like full conversion, which is why I'm not breaking anything. But I don't know. I think the strongholds are cool. When I first started playing Minecraft, I was a big Legend of Zelda fan. Still am. Play that a lot on the channel. We've played Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and we're definitely going to play more. But we played a lot of, or I played a lot of Legend of Zelda. And when I heard Minecraft had like dungeons you could find, I was like, oh, I want to go find a dungeon. And I did. And it was a small cobblestone room. And I was like, that's not a dungeon. Because I was thinking like, no, it's a Zelda dungeon. It wasn't. And that was a little disappointing. But thankfully, I continued to do my research and I found out, oh yeah, there's such thing as the, whatever this is, the strongholds. And then I was like, oh, I want to find a stronghold. That's like a Zelda dungeon kind of. And it is in the sense that it's like a sprawling area, but it's not like puzzles or anything, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I don't know. They might redo them or something. I wouldn't be surprised. There are no like puzzling dungeons in this game. Yes, this is the nether with RTX. It's just pitch black. But yeah, so we have easy access there now. When the time comes to actually conquer it, we totally can. Just chuck in a couple of Eyes of the Ender, and then we will be ready to go. I totally forgot to fence that off. I'll have to do that at some point. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video, the second Minecraft video for the week, and just like give the second half of the video we were supposed to get earlier in the week. So yeah, this is the nether. We were all set up. we're ready to face the dragon whenever now. We're going to do a couple of episodes of prep work, probably, polishing off enchantments, making sure we have extra equipment just in case, that kind of stuff. And then we can go ahead and call it a done response. So yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me. You get my videos around. I will catch you guys all back here next time for the next Minecraft video. Until then, as always, take care.